Hey everybody, this is Ethan from Schoolrunner once again. In this video tutorial, I'm going to cover the behaviors page and talk specifically about how to add behaviors for individual students and for groups of students. I'll also cover the recent activity feed, which keeps a record of all the behaviors logged in Schoolrunner for the day. Let's start by going to the behaviors page by hovering over the culture menu and clicking on behaviors. Once you're on the behaviors page, you'll notice that it's divided into two sections. We have this top part with these gray boxes where you record behaviors for groups or for individual students. And below that we have a recent activity feed which lists all the behaviors recorded in Schoolrunner today. I'm going to change the date here just to go to a fresh day with no activity recorded so we can see how this works right from the beginning. Let's start by recording a group behavior. Let's say this class, this 9th grade class, the Bard Raptors, had a really great discussion in class today, and I want to give them all some merits for their participation. Skip down to the first member, which will load here below these gray boxes. Skip down to the first member and fill out the information. So it's in the classroom. They had a great discussion, and I'm going to give them the behavior of great participation, and I'm going to multiply it so they get twice the behaviors, twice the cash value. Now, if I want to do this for everyone, I don't have to go through and do it manually. I simply click this button, this little down arrow here underneath Alfred Marshall. I've already filled out these details, so by clicking this fill down button, it copies this information to everyone else in the group. Now let's say that Alfred Marshall was the one who started this conversation, and I want to give him an additional behavior. Before I save this, I can click this plus button to add another behavior to Alfred Marshall. So again, let's say it was in the classroom. And let's say he's the one who started this conversation in the first place by initiating a great question. Again, I'm going to give him a multiplier of 2 just for good measure. That's how you can add multiple behaviors to one person, even if you load an entire group. You can also remove individual students. For example, if Carl Stewart was absent, I'm going to click this X to remove him. Once I've done that, you'll see that everyone else has the same information in here. Great discussion, great participation. You can hit this green save button, and you'll get a confirmation that these behaviors have indeed been saved into the system right here. You'll also notice that now the recent activity feed has some information in it. So that is how you record a behavior for a group. To do so for an individual student or just a couple select students, use this bottom box here. Click the drop down and scroll down until you find your student name. Let's say Aaron Carr. You can also type in student names. Let's say these two students both were chewing gum on the bus. Once you have everything set up, simply click save down here, or again up in the top right corner. You get the same confirmation, and you see that they have been added to the recent activity feed. So that is how you record behaviors for students and for groups. Before I close this tutorial out, I want to take a closer look at the recent activity feed here. As I said, this is a list of all the behaviors recorded in Schoolrunner today. These are organized alphabetically by student name, so A to Z, and each record, in addition to the student name, contains the behavior. It contains the effect this behavior has on your behavior system, including any money earned or money lost, merits or demerits. It includes any core values that have been linked to this particular behavior. In this case, respect has been linked to chewing gum. It includes the staff member who recorded it and the time it was recorded down here at the bottom in gray. Thank you so much for your attention and for watching this video tutorial. I look forward to speaking with you next time, and until then, take care.